Hi friends, how are you today? It's Sharon here from the blog I Restore Stuff, ready to show you another live here on Essential Stencils page. So let's start with this board here. Where was my words I was going to put with this? Was from the holiday words, and I've already picked out a few. So how about this? We've got Garland. I could do it a little bit crooked or do it straight. Rudolph. I've picked Twinkling Lights and Father Christmas set. I was going to try and see if this car and the tree would fit, but I'm not sure if they do with that. So let's get our other words in first. I'm going to use Fusion's Casement White for our words. So what I did was this wood board background, I'll show you, it looked fairly plain like this one that I hope to use in a minute. So it looked plain like this, and then I added a bit of dry brushing to give it a little bit more of a whiter background look. So, okay, I think I've got that one straight. We've offloaded our brush, if there's any newbies here today. Okay, a little swirling motion here for our white, casement white. Making sure I'm not getting it outside of the lines, outside of the stencil line actually. And this is from the Mega Christmas Bundle. There are 3 different bundle sets, and I've just gone through all of those. So if you missed the beginning of our live, you can go check on that, or just check the link, and it'll show you exactly what's in every bundle, including the bundle exclusive stencils. To make that centered, I'm going to put this one on a slight angle, make that one go this way, and Rudolph can go this way, getting. Okay, sometimes I make changes to my projects after we've gone live. So let's have a look. So this is on a wood background. It does sort of blend in a little bit with the background, so I didn't check to see if it's centered. Okay, so that's better. That's good. So cute, and our penguin. Peel it back, but just make sure that everything's coming off onto your piece of wood. So there we go, there's our first one. And I wanted to use this one. May you never be too grown up to search the skies on Christmas Eve. And I'll just show you quickly how to do this dry brushing. Now, I was painting earlier with this brush in the colour, I don't know, it's an off-white cashmere is the colour. And so it has some paint on the brush, but it's fairly dry. There's hardly anything there. So what I do is we just brush that over the surface until you start to see, and the ends, and it really catches on the wood grain. And so you can see the difference there. I love it how it catches those edges. So first of all, I would go very gently to make sure you're not going to get all of the paint on there. So see how that just makes a little subtle difference right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to put the bottom part, instead of the snowman and the Christmas trees and the stars, I'm going to put a Santa Claus down here, and I might decorate that with some snowflakes around the side, or even some Christmas stockings, something like that. So I'm just going to do this first line here, holding it really steady, making sure I get all those words filled in nicely. Now I want to lift it and just shift this line slightly closer so that this doesn't go over this. See this gap we've got here? I want to lift it and bring it just a little closer to the next line. Making sure I've got every little part of the letters filled in. Being able to, readable, that's the word I'm looking for. Okay, so then we lift that one up. Great. Now I want to add, making sure my centered word there, and then lift this up. So I want that to be about as close as the other one is there. Letter. Okay, so there we've got our Christmas Eve. You can also add some more, do a second coat, or add your detail brushes to create, fill in those bridges. There are some cute snowflakes and stars there. That would be cute as well. But let me just show you where that... Okay, so let's go with Santa Claus, and we'll just put him down, and then we'll cut off or cut through. Make those red bits of his hat go down. Going over the edge, and I want to try and rub that down onto the edge inside the slat. Looks like it's working. It's just so light and fragile that it would kind of just stay stuck to the plastic. So yeah, just push those in, and then it's not stuck to the plastic. Ta-da! Slightly off on an angle. No. Knuckles are locking together. So you never get that when you're pushing too hard or too fast or something. The knuckles are locking. All right. Oh, I'm pleased with that. We could go over this with a second coat, but all right, let's see. So that's it from me today. I'll see you again next week with another fun DIY project. Bye for now.